I will record it. Okay, so it's now already recording. And let's go to the presentation. So I will also share screen because I prepared for you a PowerPoint. It's better to have some images. And then at the end of my presentation, let's have some questions and answers. Okay, so I hope you see my screen. Yes? Okay.
Yes, we do.
Okay. So the whole concept of this presentation, first of all, I'm very glad that you joined us. You are people from really many countries. And I'm very pleased about your presence. So to go to the main idea here is that our body, our immune system needs all beehive products in order to be able to fight this coronavirus. So we have bee pollen, also bee bread, we have bee venom, we have honey, we have propolis, royal jelly, and also we can use apitherapy, which is drone larvae extract, or we can use also even beeswax as a heat source after we heat it. And also we can use beehive air. So we have a lot of options here to improve the immune system. And if you look to the immune system is a very complex system, which has many different kind of cells. But basically, all these cells have the same needs in certain substances, but in higher amounts, some of them. So the main product for the sustaining of the immune system, helping the immune system, but also immune modulating the immune system is propolis. There are over 300 different substances. And just going quickly through these substances, it's just a very small part. There are over 70 useful properties in propolis, like antioxidant. And here I will say a few words. Our white blood cells, our leukocytes, needs huge amounts of antioxidants, including vitamin C, polyphenols, and so on, to keep under control the free radicals which are caused when the white blood cells are eating the viruses and the bacteria, and also many free radicals, the inflammation process which is in the tissue, like in the lungs when you have pneumonia. So propolis is very good as antioxidant, and also antibacterial, antiviral. So I'm just going quickly here. And then we have antimycotic, antiparasitic, and anti-inflammatory. The inflammation, practically, it's anything which is having the rubor, tumor, color, dolor et functionalesa, like in Latin is, we know about this. Okay, and then we have cicatrizing, wound healing. Propolis can heal the wounds, including the very small wounds which are in the lungs when the inflammation is very bad. And we know that the virus penetrates into the blood system through the capillaries, through the lungs mainly. So these small wounds which are there, we can keep under control with propolis too. So let me help some other people to join our meeting. Okay, good. And I'll go to the next ones here. Anti-tumoral and so on. A few ideas about the properties of some of the compounds: pinosembrine, galangine, quercetin, which is antiviral. By the way, quercetin, it's in large amounts in onions. So it's good to take also onions with honey and the medicinal plants combined. And also quercetin strengthens the capillaries. This is very important because, as I said, the capillaries are broken by excessive viruses in the lung. Caffeic acid phenethylester, you'll find also many good properties: antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, caffeic acid antiviral. Okay, so let me give some more people access to the conference. Yes. Okay. Now here is how it works, KP, and then a general antimicrobial effect of propolis. And here one point, even if we, let's say, we have no antiviral effect against this coronavirus, if we keep under control all the other microbes, the pathogen microbes or pathogen microorganisms in the body, it's already very good. So we can use the B products as helper, as adjuvant. Indications and contraindications for propolis, there are hundreds of diseases which we can use, including COVID-19. And contraindications, only a few of them, like allergies. Very, very few contraindications. Only some people which are already a lot of allergy people. Interesting indication, it's about periodontitis. Remember that when we have these problems, like we have the gums bleeding, we have hemorrhages in the gums. So through this bleeding, through these micro wounds, the viruses can penetrate. And we know that propolis can block. Propolis is like a glue and can block this penetration. Dr. Rafael Felitti is using B products for this. Okay, let me. Yeah, we have. Okay, sorry for this technical problem now. Yeah, okay. Do you see my screen with host your Zoom on Zoom meeting or not? Okay. Okay, so I'll go back and just because yes. Okay. Now we have about 9 minutes more. So to summarize all these things, we need honey, at least to give you the doses I would recommend. So honey at least 60, 80, 90 grams a day. Ideally honeydew honey or a honey which is rich in polyphenols. Multifloral honey, it's also okay. Then we need also propolis. And propolis, we should give it through all possible anatomical ways. So through the mouth, swallowing, under the tongue, it's also very good. But the most important are, besides suppositories, for example, are the use of propolis through inhalations. And we have here one of the participants is the famous Professor Mamdouh Abdul Rahman. He used also honey with inhalations, like nebulization. And also we can use the propolizers, which are very, very good. The propolizers made in Italy and in Slovenia. We inhale propolis and also in the same time to have the heat. Okay, so then we need royal jelly. We need high amount of royal jelly. It's like 5 ml, if there is no allergy, 5 ml of royal jelly every 2-3 hours. So when the problem is really high, like a big inflammation, and the patients are having tough symptoms, like coughing and so on and so on, then we can use a higher amount of royal jelly. For bee pollen, I recommend like 60 to 80 grams a day. Bee bread also you can use like 20-30 grams a day. And also we need bee venom. Bee venom is first of all antiviral, can be used also in the practice, but for the general people, it is easier to use as let me make here something. So to use yes, to use as a cream. So bee venom as a cream is okay. So you can use on acupuncture points, ideally on the chest area, and also on the back between the shoulder bladders. So another thing I would like to mention to speak with you is the huge importance of heat. Because if we have enough heat, like enough fever, then the body can fight the viruses much better. And there is one of the methods to increase the fever is to bring heat from outside, like teas, soups, anything which is warm from outside. Even water, like 42 degrees Celsius water is very good. Then we can bring also heat from outside through showers, like we take a warm shower, like 42, 43 degrees Celsius. We can take baths in a bath tube, like 10 minutes at 41, 42 degrees Celsius for 10 minutes. And we prepare the bed. The bed must be already warm, and we can put all kind of warm bottles around our body, and continuing to drink warm tea. The idea is to create a kind of artificial fever. And the other method is to block the losing of the heat outside. And this we can do it if we have very warm clothes on top of us, including on the head, on the ears, because through the ears we lose a lot of energy, a lot of heat. So the combination of all these factors, taking all B products through all anatomical ways, including intravenous, if it's possible, like if the people are trained in the hospitals, they could use also intravenous honey administration, like Professor Mamdouh showed us in several conferences. So we have many options, many tools, many different preparations. We can start with the nose by using nasal sprays with honey and propolis. For the mouth, we can use also gargling for the throat. And they also can use, there are sprays for the throat with propolis with honey. There are many such devices. And then for coughing, very good is honey from linden honey, which helps the expectoration. And also it helps the sweating. So, and if the virus finally succeeds to come into the lungs, we can come with all B products through the blood to the lungs. So we can use also this kind of method, but we need this time a high amounts, very high amounts of B products. So this was the short presentation. The system allows us another about 4 minutes. So now we can start. We can already ask for questions. So please shoot your questions. Yes. Okay. If you have any question, please let us know, or comments. Okay. Oh.
Yes, Stephen.
Yes.
If there are any studies currently performing for of COVID, I mean that in other clinical trials nowadays using B products, as you said, in different ways, different routes of administration or treatment of COVID patients?
It is a proposal of using honey as clinical trial. I sent to WhatsApp, through WhatsApp group, the website. I do not know of any clinical study on propolis or other B products, like starting for COVID-19. So there are many starting now on vitamin C, on zinc, on selenium. So this, but not on B products. So maybe with your help or other people, we can start such a thing.
I do believe that B products will be very effective in treatment of any virus. For my personal experience, I have been using honey and B products, honey nebulization, honey injection, etc., for treatment of respiratory diseases, including pneumonia, since more than 15 years.
Yes.
Nobody deteriorated. No patient deteriorated, showed deterioration. All improved. Most of the patients, of course, are children.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We can use the B products. They are really great. Yes, indeed. Other questions? We have still 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Can I ask?
Yes.
We don't have any honey.
Yes, yes. Hello, hello from Finland. Yes, Mia.
Hello, we don't have any different. We don't have any different honeys, but could I use some herbs with honey?
Yes, yes. As a matter of fact, I have here one big book. It's also published in Germany. It was published in the United States, which has many good advices about the herbs. So So of course the herbs are very, very good against problems for the immune system. So we will have the complete list with the herbs, with the essential oils, maybe in 1 week, and we'll share with you in the next presentations. Okay?
Great.
Yes. Yes.
Excuse me, Stefan.
Yes.
Could you have any special approach for patients that are asymptomatic or for patients with symptoms of the upper air the tree, or even for patients with pneumonia?
Yes, I said for the people asymptomatic, we use all the products preventative at lower doses. And if it's the